Hello and welcome to another edition of Gamezillong Gaming. And in the past, we covered the NES port of Rampage, the Kaiju arcade classic. Today I'll be taking a look at a spiritual successor from a company called Games by Lauren Lemke, Terror of Hemasaurus. The game has two game modes, Arcade Story Mode and Endless Destruction Mode, with the main difference being that Story Mode has the game's plot and acts as an extended tutorial for the Endless Mode. So let's start with the story. Earth is facing a crisis, with global warming, overpopulations, and other issues. Enter the Church of the Holy Lizard, a doomsday cult that resurrects the dormant Hemasaurus, or whichever other monster you choose to play as, from its 1,000-year slumber to motivate humanity to save themselves by killing as many of them as you can. The story, which plays out via cutscenes between levels and bits at the beginning of each level, is full of absurd black humor and pretty blatant with its message of how humans refuse to even acknowledge the warning signs the planet is giving them, even when it's bearing down on them in full force. But that's all just set dressing for a game where you cause wanton death and devastation with little regard. While each of the 5 monsters you can play as play mostly the same, there are some differences. The monsters can punch buildings, jump up and climb buildings, and even helicopters, eat people to restore health, and grab panicked people to fling them at the rest of the chaotic masses. Causing enough devastation will raise the monster's special meter, and once you reach a certain threshold, you can unleash their special abilities. Hemasaurus emits powerful shockwaves from its body that can destroy everything around the beast. Autonomous Hemasaurus can launch a missile from its head that can be controlled remotely, though the controls are sluggish. Salamandra can breathe fire, with the direction being dictated by the player. Clock Sloth begins meditating, which may or may not cause destruction, but which does slow everything down, including the monster itself. And finally, Pango curls up into a ball and rolls around, and nothing else. Unless you're playing with a friend who can kick you around, causing massive damage to your surroundings, shooting the ability from a 0 to a 100 in an instant. While Endless Destruction Mode does change a few things from level to level, Arcade Story Mode gives the player specific objectives to complete. While most of it is just crush, kill, destroy, some are exclusive to the mode, such as seeing how many times you can kick a human in the air like a hacky sack, or taking down a specific number of helicopters. But the end of the story mode has a pair of exclusive gameplay styles that I'm not going to spoil because I want you guys to experience the fun of the mode for yourself. While the story mode is short, the game is still incredibly replayable for whenever you want to just let loose and destroy digital lives guilt-free. And it's even better with friends, so have fun playing Terror of Hemasaurus. You don't want to wait 1,000 years for this. Until next time, I'm Protomet. See ya.